The last question we have is, I feel stuck at 20 to 25 clients. What's going on? So if you were stuck at, I know the answer to this. So I'm really curious to know if you have a different perspective on this. So if someone's hit a ceiling that they can't burst through, what do you think it could be?
I would say that their systems aren't repeatable enough. So like you would...
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would probably be the main thing. Like your onboarding takes too long. It's not everything from the consultation to the onboarding to your check-in system to, I guess, like your weekly tasks. Like you're probably doing things on the fly because you could to get to this point.
Absolutely.
But then to get past that point, you need to treat it like a business. Like it's, yeah.
Yeah, I think what you said is perfect. So it's like the current book that you have, or the current amount, is the pressure test to where your business is at. And what it means is like there's things leaking from how you're running things, and it's actually drawing energy and time away from expanding your business.
Yeah.
We've seen it time and time again, like onboarding processes happening for people to come on and taking like 3 hours. So if someone puts on 2 to 3 people in a week, it's like three.
It's a whole day's worth
of work. It's like 6 to 9 hours of work just to onboard 3 people. And it's like, what happens there is it drains energy away from you doing other things in your business. But even subconsciously, these people weren't trying to pursue more business because they didn't want to onboard that many people at once. I'm like, what is going on here? Like you are literally like affecting the scalability of your business by how you're running it, because you don't have a system, you don't have assets there, you don't have a streamlined SOP on like what happens from start to finish. So I absolutely agree with that. The way I would coin it is like, what it's going to take you to get to 25 is not the same as what it's going to take you to get to 35. You know, and I know because I sat at 30 for fucking ages. I was just like 30 clients, and then it goes to 27, back to 31, 27, 31. And then I went to a workshop somewhere, I can't remember who said it, and they were just like, what you're doing now is not what you need to do to get you any further. And I was just like, and I was like, okay, so now let's go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, my current capacity is here. This is the system. This is the deliverables. This is what I got to do with content. This is the messaging. This is everything. This all has to fucking go here, man.
Yeah.
This all has to go up. It doesn't necessarily need to take more time, but it's got to take more strategy.
Yeah, even like the things as simple as with onboarding that like when I first started here, it was like, cool, you work with a certain kind of person. There would only be so many different types of this person. Why do you not have program templates?
Yeah.
Why? Like little things like that
Absolutely.
are not little things.
Agreed.
That was one of my big moments when I first started working here a few years ago. It was like, why do I not have templates? Why is everything taking so fucking long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last thing I would say is it's most likely a manifestation of like the cushy mattress as well.
Yeah.
So 25 clients is like, yeah, you can make a decent amount of income on that. Like you're charging like 80 to 100 bucks a client if online, like you're making like nearly $2,000 a week. So, you know, it's enough to like be comfortable, but it's not enough to like maybe, you know, kind of move you where you want to. So you're just sitting in this like really comfy state where you're just like serving the 25 you have and getting complacent with like every other element of your business. You lose a couple of clients and then you think, oh, I've got to pick everything up to get the clients back. Bro, that's going to take like 8 to 12 weeks to get that momentum back, because you're starting your marketing again, you're starting a strategy again, you're starting, you know, your messaging, all that. It's like you're probably just not running your business in a way that's bringing in a pipeline of leads every week. Like you don't just show up when you need clients, you show up all the fucking time. So yeah, that would be the last one. Okay. I thought that was really valuable. There's a lot of good insights into that one. So really interested to know what you guys think about the things we spoke about in there. And if you got any questions or you need any other help with that, obviously, shameless plug, there's a lot of things in here that you guys might have experienced. We unpack all of this stuff in Standout PT with like really clear, actionable activities in a systematic method to help you guys implement all of these elements of, I guess, like business into your business to obviously get to 10K months and beyond, and do that in 30 hours a week or less, with a combination of face-to-face and online. So if that interests you, go to the website, submit an application. You can have a chat with Ben, who's going to map out the gaps in your business. If you don't want to take up, if at the very worst or the very least that this doesn't work, or you don't want to take up Standout, you'll know exactly where the gaps are in your business and exactly what to do to fill them. So head to the website, submit an application, and you guys can take it from there. If you're a repeat listener and you haven't hit the follow or the sub button, please do that. And if you have questions, comments, anything, pop them in there, engage with this, or send it to somebody who you think would benefit from it. Just get the message out there for us. All right, say hello to your dog for me, and we will catch you for another episode soon.